So the fight between Shawn Porter and Errol Spence Jr. is already set. It's going to be in New York City, Brooklyn, Barclays Center, August 3rd. It's basically a done deal. It's just gonna, they probably going to announce it during the Hurd and William fight. Probably before that or during the telecast. Or pre-fight. But the good thing about it also that the fight is not going to be in pay-per-view. And that's a real smart move, very, very smart move by Al Heyman, because we all know that Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence is not going to do the type of numbers that Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence did. You know, I believe that, you know, Mike Garcia was really the one that was putting those numbers. You could tell by the fans that was there during the pre-fight and the weigh-in. It was like 80%, 20% of people going for Mike Garcia. And we already know that the fan base in Mexico, you know, they keep it faithful when it comes to boxing. Not saying that Errol Spence can't pull numbers, but what I'm saying, he needs the right dancing partner to do a pay-per-view event. And I don't think that, looking at Shawn Porter's last fight, looked like it was 150 people in that arena, stadium, whatever you want to call it. So I really think they did a bad decision, not putting a lot of effort into the promotion of Ugas and Shawn Porter. I think there was I think even for Ugas, that was very, you know, very sad to see business-wise, because for me in negotiation, if I was Shawn Porter, you know, it actually diminishes his market when you go in negotiation. You know, they didn't really promote his fight like that. It didn't do good numbers as well. But it's going to be primetime TV. Everybody going to watch this. It might do the same numbers that probably Shawn Porter and maybe Keith Thurman. You know, they bringing 4 million views home. It could do 3.5. We'll see, depending on what's going on August 3rd. You know, we will see. And of course, you know, we're going to have during the training camp and things of that nature, you know, we're going to have a couple of predictions and things of that nature. I do have Errol Spence winning that fight. I don't think it's going to be easy, just because Shawn Porter doesn't make nothing easy for nobody. We all know that. He got a rugged style. I just think that at this point, Errol Spence is seasoned. You know, he's probably had a little break, went on vacation, but he's going to be right back in the gym. He knows exactly how Kenny Porter trained his son. He knows that Shawn Porter doesn't slack at all. And I believe that he's going to prepare this. He's going to prepare for even a tougher fight than what he thought Mikey Garcia was going to do technical. It's going to be, I think he's going to do a lot of strength training, because, of course, look, Shawn Porter ain't no pushover. I know a lot of people just want to clam over the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. They want to overlook the other welterweights, the elite welterweights like Dennis Garcia, Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, and even Shawn Porter. I know they want to overlook it, because I think a lot of people was just thirsty for the fight of Crawford and Spence. A lot of mass media is clamoring for it. You know, credible platform like ESPN that, you know, everybody does listen to. Everybody does, you know, tune in to the First Take and tune in to Max Kellerman, that he always praises that type of fight. But I think, you know, leading to this promotion and leading to the fight, a lot of people are going to see if they promote it well, like they did the Mikey Garcia one, because they promoted that. Man, Fox did a hell of a promotion, a way better promotion than the Crawford that ESPN did for Crawford and Khan. Like, no lie, I was in a mall and they had posters. You know, there was, you know, it felt like it was a very, very, very big fight the way they was promoting. It looked like they threw every money into that promotion, into that investment. And I believe that's why you see the number that they had, because it was everywhere. You know, I'll drive to Philly, I seen it. I'll drive upstate New York, I seen a couple of posters. It was a great promotion. So if they do the same thing with Shawn Porter and Errol Spence, which I really feel like they need it, because both of them really do doesn't do a lot of self-promotion, but Errol Spence is actually doing a good job this past year in promoting himself and being out there and talking, talking slick, being a little cocky and things of that nature. I think he's feeling himself. I think he's feeling the hype. I really think so. He's really on the up and up. He's in cloud nine right now, and that's a good thing. Guys like that, that get the hype and get the support from a lot of people within the sport of boxing. That's got to be very humbling at the same time. And of course, all these boxers, when they step inside the ring, they very humbling. The Porters, Errol Spence. So you're gonna hear little smack talk, but not the disrespectful smack talk. I think it's gonna be a good smack talk. Kenny Porter will have to do his job to promote this fight. So it's gonna be a good fight. I don't believe that at this point of Shawn Porter's career, he's going to learn anything. He haven't switched trainers. I wish he would have done what Ryan Garcia's father did. Like, he sees something special in his son. And you know what? I took him as far as I could take him. Let this other trainer do what he needs to do. Of course, I'll be a voice of confidence. I'll be a voice of service. And I could do the conditioning work. I could be the motivator. But it looks like Kenny Porter does want to be in the limelight as well. And you can't knock it. It depends how Shawn Porter is very, very comfortable. So they're succeeding at the same time. So you can't knock that. But I believe in styles and for this matchup. And of course, you get a lot of help by Barry Hunter, things that, and other coaches and trainers. I just don't think that he got enough of he's very predictable, I believe that Shawn Porter and with Errol Spence reach is going to create some type of problem. I don't think Shawn Porter has fought anybody tall as like Errol Spence in a long time. He did knock down Daniel Jacobs in the amateurs. He did beat Andrade in the amateurs. He did beat Usyk in the amateurs. Shawn Porter is an amateur style fighter where he throw a lot of punches. If you ever go to an amateur fight, man, it's just like a fight break loose, and they actually go by the punching output. Now you got two fighters in the ring that got a punching output. I believe there's gonna be a lot of action fight. I think it might be more of an action fight than the Thurman and Porter, just because Thurman moves more and he boxes around more, uses the ring more, where Shawn Porter is a full fighter, and and Errol Spence is a full fighter, and Shawn Porter is a forward fighter. So somebody's gonna do some damage, and I do believe that Shawn Porter got the capability to get hurt, but since he came down the weight, I believe, since the years, he worked out in football and he was a big dude. He had a lot of power. And I think when he came back down to 147, it actually loses power. Probably gave him agile. Probably he feel light because he's short. But your body records your muscles, and your body does record where you've been at. Muscle memory. I just don't feel he got enough power at this moment. I haven't seen him really knock down anybody, really. Like, I think the Berto and that fight was that was disgusting. For me, that was like a no decision, no contest to me. But he could have put down Brony, he could have put down Danny Swift Garcia, he could have put down Thurman, he could have put down Ugas, Granados. I just don't see him hurting Errol Spence, and every elite fighter that he's fought, it has been too close. So, and in this one, I think too much. If you want to go with political talk, it's just too much running high for Errol Spence. He's gonna have to knock him out to get to get a decision. I'll tell you that he ain't gonna get a decision versus Errol Spence. So, in the future we're gonna have more prediction. Y'all just let me know what y'all think about the no pay-per-view. I love it. It does great for negotiation when you go versus Bud. So I believe that's why they did it, because if he does the pay-per-view, it might do the same pay-per-view numbers that Khan and Crawford did, or probably I don't know, maybe lower, maybe a little higher. I don't know, but I think it's good. It's not going to be a pay-per-view. You don't lose that momentum of a pay-per-view buys and things of that nature. He just keeps that at 400 G's when it comes to the negotiation like it is right now. So free TV, that's good.